Hi, welcome to Insights from the Torah portion, Parshat Vayera, and we're going to talk about how to make a change, effective change in life. We will have CBT tools, and we're connected to the Torah portion as usual. Very excited to be here today with you. After a while, I took a break because I had a birth. So if you're on my WhatsApp group, you probably knew it. But if you're not on my WhatsApp group, it's time to join. There will be a link underneath the video. And let's start. So today we're going to talk about change. And making change in life, it's not easy because we used to do stuff in a certain way. It's comfortable. And there's many reasons why it's so hard to make a change. So first, we will understand why it's so hard, and then we will take steps to change it. And I will give example for a basic change that is hard for many people. And then I will follow this example and give the solutions later. So if somebody, it's hard for him to wake up in the morning, and it can be really not comfortable for him because he might be late to work because of that. He might be stuck in traffic. He might, if he's a student, he might not get in time to his course, and then he needs to do the course again. So it's obviously not comfortable to sleep in, but for some reason we continue to do it. So why? So let's see first from the Torah portion another example that shows how hard it is to change our habits, and then we will learn about the solution with a CBT tool. So Parshat Vayera, in the 19th chapter, there's a description of Lot, that he lives in storm, and angels come and they want to help him go out of the city because they're going to destroy the city. So basically, it's talking about saving his life. It's not about moving him to live in a better place or in a place that's more comfortable or in a place he will make more money. It's about saving his life. And we will see from the psukim, it's really hard for him to do it. So it starts with them asking him to get out of Sodom. In the 19th chapter, in the pasuk 12, Yud Bet, it says, "Vayomru ha'anashim," the people said, it's the angel, called them people because they look like people. They say a lot to Lot. עוד מי לך פה, וכל אשר לך בעיר יוצא מן המקום. Who is the other people that is here with you? Everybody you have in the city, you should take out from this place. But that's not enough for him to go out. They need to explain him that they're going to destroy the city. They say in the 13th pasuk, כי משחיתים אנחנו את המקום הזה. We're going to destroy this place. But that's not enough. They need to tell him to hurry and go out because he still stays there. It's already the morning coming up and he still didn't leave the house. כמו השחר עלה, the dawn raised, the sun started to raise. ויעיצו המלאכים בלוט. They say to him, hurry, fast, Lot. They say, קום קח את אשתך ואת שתי בנותיך הנמצאות, פן תספה בעוון העיר. Say to him, get up, take your wife and your two daughters, so you won't get murdered with the people in the city, because the city is sin. But Lot, instead of running away and save his life, he takes his time. It says in the pasuk, va'itma'meh. He takes his time. He's not hurrying. He's not rushing. And the angels, it's not helping. Everything they say, he stays there in his house. So they need to hold his hand and take him out. It says in the pasuk, ויחזיקו האנשים בידו וביד אשתו וביד שני בנותיו. They hold the hand of him and his daughters and his wife, and ויוציאו ויניחהו מחוץ לעיר. And they took him out and put him outside of the city. And still, he needs to go away from them. It's not enough to be out of the city. You need to run away far, because it's going to be destroyed and going to be very dangerous to stay in the area. So it says in the 17th pasuk, ויהי כי הוציאם אותם החוצה, after they took them out of the city, ויאמרו ימלט על נפשך, save your life, run for your life. And instead of him saying, okay, thank you, I'm running, starting to go, he starts to have a conversation with them. He says to them, it's not comfortable for me to go and live in the hill. I want to live in a different place. He says in the psukim, I will read it. ויאמר לוט אליהם, Lot said to them, אל נא אדוני, my people respect you. הנה מצא עבדך חן בעיניך, if you like me, ויגדל חסדך אשר עשית עמדי, and I appreciate the help you gave me, that you saved my life, להחיות את נפשי, ואנוכי, and I, לא אוכל להימלט ההרה. I can't go to the mountain. I need to go to a different place. It's not comfortable for me to be in the hill. And then the angels, they need again to ask him to run away. It says in pasuk kavbet, maher imalet, fast, run away. So we see, we're talking here about his life. And it's really hard for him to go out of his house and change the place he's living, even if it's talking about saving his life now. It's not like he says, okay, you need to move now, so in 10 years there might be an earthquake, there might happen something. No, it's going to happen now, today. You need to run. It's so hard for him to make this change. So it shows it's not easy to change stuff. And I really understand people that it takes them time. And that's why this class is coming to give you more tools, because to decide something, it's not enough. We need something above it that will help us. So in the cognitive behavioral therapy, there's two levels I work with the people. One level is the cognitive level, the thinking, and the other level is the behavioral. And that's the way you act. And today I'm going to focus about the cognitive aspect of the stuff and see how we can make a change. Because if we change the way we think, that will make us able to change the way we act. So first, before we do any change, we want to figure out why it's so important for us to make the change. What's bad in the situation that is already now, and what would be good in the situation that we want it to be. But also, we need to take into account that in every situation, there's something good and something bad. Nothing is only good or only bad, because if something was only good, so we didn't need to change it. And if something is only bad, so we will just change it right away. We won't stick with something if we don't have any benefit out of it. So I want you to draw a chart and write what is the benefits and what is the cost. And also I want you to have about the situation that already existed and about the situation we want it to be. Okay, so basically we have 2 and 2, benefits and costs, the situation that exists and the situation that we want it to be, and we fill the chart. We fill everything. What is the important stuff and the good stuff about the stuff that exists? Like, I will give an example, right? So I gave the thing that it's hard for people to get up in the morning, and I talked already about some bad stuff that comes out of it. We said he can get fired from his work because he's not getting on time. He can get stuck in traffic. He can, if he's a student, he can get late to his course and maybe need to do the course again. There might be many bad stuff connected to it, and that's why you want to change it and get up on time. But there's also benefits for the situation of getting up late, because then you're less tired during the day, you're able to focus, you get more hours of sleep, it's maybe more comfortable. There's benefits for it. That's why it's hard to change it. And now we will want to look about the situation that we want to be. So obviously the good stuff, it's obvious. Okay, we get on time to job, I won't get stuck in traffic. Maybe I will feel more awake because I got on time. Maybe it will make my self-image better because I feel like I can do stuff. So we need to write all the benefits, and we also need to write the cost for the situation that will be, because there's also cost for getting up early. It can be you'll be more tired during the day. It might be I don't know, you need to go to sleep earlier, so then you can do stuff at night that you usually do. There might be many stuff that not comfortable. So we need to write everything down in front of us. And then when we can see it, we can see is the benefits more than the costs. Is it worth it? Maybe I actually don't want to change it. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe the costs are more than the benefits, you know, but when it's written down in front of your face, it's easier. So this is the first step. The second step is after we saw all the benefits and we decided, okay, it's worth it, I want the change, I think it will be good for me, it's the right thing to do. So then the next stage will be to ask ourselves questions. Okay, those questions will help us verify how we can do the change in the best way, that it will be effective for the long term, not something that we'll just do for 2 days and stop. We want it to be successful. So the first question we will ask is how I can continue with this change for a while. What will help me to make it steady, that I will continue with it. Okay, so that's the first question, how. The second question will be what can help me. Maybe if I want to go on a diet, so maybe it will help me to do it with somebody else. Maybe it will help me if somebody cooked for me healthy food. Maybe if I write down everything what I eat every day and have a list of I know what I need to cook for every day, or I know already what I'm going to buy in the store. So that will make it easier for me to make the change. Yeah, if I want to be less angry, so I need to think what will help me to do it. Maybe to think about the situations before and see how I can practice, how I can respond in a different way. Think about other ways to respond. Talk to a friend about it. Maybe I am I'm angry because I'm stressed, or maybe there's ways I can take my stress down. So we can think about different things that can help us. Something that will help us to do it, and something that will help us also to continue with it for the long term. And also write down all these answers for those questions, so you have it in front of you. The next question will be whom. Which person can help me do this change? Maybe there's a friend I can consult with. Maybe I can do this change together with my spouse, together with my sister. If it's I want to do some sports, or maybe I can find a friend I can go with her on the sport, or maybe I want to start to walk every day, so maybe there's somebody I can talk to him on the phone while I'm doing the walk, and it will make it easier for me to walk. Think which people can help you. Maybe I can take somebody and pay her, if it's a therapist, if it's a dietitian, if it's just somebody that would clean my house, and then I will have more time to do other things. The next question, it's a very important question, is when. when it will be the best time to do the change. Because maybe I want to do the change, but now it's not the right time to do it. Maybe I'm emotionally have too much stuff going on. Maybe I'm too tired now because I just gave birth, I just started a new job. Maybe this season is not good. Like maybe I want to start going on runs and it's exactly raining outside. So maybe I should do other sport that I can do inside the house. So that's one aspect. Another aspect is which time of the day will be good for me to do it. Because maybe I want to start to eat salad every day, but in the morning I don't have time to cut it and I don't feel like eating a salad in the morning. But for dinner or for lunch, it will be great. So I also need to think which time of the day will be the right time to do the change. The next question will be what will be the best way to do the change, or what way will make it easier for us at least to start it. Because sometimes after we start something it's easier to continue, but sometimes the first step of doing the change is the hardest one. And the next question will be how it's good for me to do it, what will help me, how it will make it comfortable. And the next question will be how much tools I have. And when I'm talking about tools, I'm talking about energy, I'm talking about time, I'm talking about money, I talk about powers. Do I have the right stuff I need in order to make the change? Because maybe I want the change will be that I need more money, and I said, okay, I will go and work in another job. But what if I'm a mother for young kids or father for young kids? In the afternoon, I want to be with my kids. So if I take another job now, I won't be able to be with my kids. So maybe if I think like that, like, do I have the right time for it? I can say, okay, maybe to do another job in the afternoon, it's not right for me now, but I can look for a job at night. Or maybe I don't have enough energy now to do something I wanted. Or maybe I don't have enough money, because sometimes change takes money. I need to pay for a therapist, pay for a cleaner, pay for tools that I need to buy. Like maybe I want to make a change and start to play an instrument, but the instrument costs money. So I need to think about it. Like maybe I can take a second hand of the tool, or maybe I can ask from a friend for a while till I have money. Like you need to think that you have the ability to do it, that it's right for you, you have the energy for it, you have the time, you have the money. Okay, so you need to figure out all those stuff before you start the change, that it's available for you. And also another thing will be how much it's important for me to start now the change. Because maybe it's a change I need to do, but it's not so important for me to do it now. Maybe I can do it later. Like I want to be committed to it. I want that it will be really important for me to do it. Because if not, I won't have so much motivation to do it. So I need to understand why it's important for me to make the change now. And the next question will be which people and which knowledge and which tools I can use in order to make the change. Because maybe if I read a book, that will help me to change something. Like for instance, I wanted to get rid of clothes. I had too many clothes, but I didn't know how to start. And then I read a really good book about it. And also I can watch YouTube videos about it. And that helped me, like how to decide which stuff to throw and which stuff to keep, and how to do it, and how to organize stuff that it will take less space. So sometimes there's some knowledge that can help me, some people that can help me, some tools. So I need to think about all the things that will help me to make this change and that it will be sustainable. Okay, so after we wrote down the answer for all those questions, we have a picture of all the stuff we need and all the stuff I have and who I can get help from. And also it helps us to make everything clear, if it's the right time to do the change, what I need in order to do the change. Do I have the time and energy and money to do it? And which kind of stuff I need for it. And also another thing, we can use a model SMART, that it helps us to get good decisions, because we need to decide to do the change. How to decide it? This model, I will put the link to it in the end of the lesson. There will be a place you can just click on it and see the video that explains about SMART model. And it's a great model that helps us practice how to make good decisions. So if I summarize what we learned today, from the Parshat Shavua, we saw that it's really hard to make a change. And then we got tools from CBT, how to do it. We talked about the cognitive part, and we learned how to make a chart and what to write inside it, so it'd be clear for us that the benefits are more than the cost. And then after we decided that we want to go on that and it's the right thing to do, we asked ourselves different questions that help us figure out if it's the right time, if we have the right enough money and time and energy, and which people can help us to do the change, and what will help us to do it for the long term. So I hope you find this video successful. Please share this video with friends that you think can help them make changes they need. And if you have more questions, you can contact me on my WhatsApp. There's a link to my email address and to my WhatsApp underneath the video. I can also help people throughout the world from Zoom. So feel free to contact me, and have a great week. Bye.